Sorry for the portrait mode and probably going to be a shaky video and hopefully not too horrible of audio since I'm using my phone and right pretty near my face here. You got the board installed. I'm not going to go actually plug in the wires because I'm just going to have to unplug it. Take the board back out when I'm done here. We'll start with these three here. That's the bed switches. So you got 1, 2, and 3. They all have the same little plug. You can plug any of these three into these. So I can plug it into here, here, or here, and I can come in and plug this one, any of those, just any of those. Just fill up the, the headers there. This large one here, it's labeled B, or sorry, A is the first one. Next one is B. These are the heaters. And these are the sensors or thermistors for the temperature readings, A and B. So the first one is A. That is going to be for your hot end. I just have mine labeled because I have to constantly unplug these multiple times a week. So A will go into here for the hot end heater. B is for your bed heater. Same plug, different, just comes, runs from here. One next to it is the hot end thermistor. That's labeled A on the board. It's going to be this little one here. The one next to it, labeled B, is for the bed thermistor. It's tangled up, and here we go. So that plugs into here. This one here, that's going to be for the bottom fan. This plug right there, and it's not focusing. So that's the bottom fan. Since we're on the fan, that's the hot end fan. This header down here. That's going to be the same size plug, but it's going to be running from, where is it at? It's going to be coming out of this tower. There it is. So that's going to plug into right there. So this is the bottom fan. That's the hot end fan. Display, it's the only one of its size, 4 pins. That's on the board and coming off the machine so that's the display. This one here, that's the extruder motor, right up there. That's going to come out of this tower, maybe either side. I'm not sure. I think probably I have one machine that comes out over here, but with the other two, or this one and another one comes out of here. That will go into here. Just make sure you're not grabbing this one. It's coming right from the motor. So the extruder motor or feeder, whichever you want to call it, it's going to go to there. These next three are also motors, and these three here are for the optical end stop. This one is X, Y, and then Z. X, Y, Z. So the motor and end stop coming out of the X tower is going to plug into here. This one's the Y tower. Let's get the orientation here. That's the Z tower. So X is going to be to the left of the display. To the right of the display is the Y tower, and the back of the machine is going to be the Z tower. So the wires coming from the motor here and the optical end stop that's coming out of that tower is going to go from here, and yours is probably bundled up in this too, so you're going to have to trace the wires through here. Figure out which one in this mess, being yours aren't going to be probably labeled. Figure out which one is coming from this motor or this tower. So the motor and the end stop plug into these two different sizes, so just locate those. And from the X tower, we're going to do the same thing. One coming out of this motor. So this cable, you're going to trace that, plug it into here. This cable here coming out of the tower, and end up, that's going to plug into here below this header. And then Z will do the same thing. Find this one. It may or may not be bundled up. Mine's not for that tower, for that motor. That's going to plug into Z. Same thing with the optical end stop. It's going to go from that tower. You can plug it in right here. These optical end stops, you can see on here, I got red, white, red, and black. White, red, and black. Color doesn't matter. And on this one, it's green, black, and red. So it could be, they could be all the same like on this machine here, they're all three, that one, and this one are all the same color. But again, color doesn't matter, just so you're not looking, you know, make sure you're not looking, paying attention as much to the colors as you are where it's 3 wires and it's coming from each tower. So we'll go over it, what they're each for again real quick. These are the bed switches for these 3 here, 1, 2, 3. Hot end heater, the bed heater, hot end thermistor, bed thermistor, bottom fan, and that's down here. It's a hot end fan, extruder fan, whatever name you want to go by. The display, and over to the motors. You got the extruder motor, Z motor, this one, Y motor from this tower to the right of the display, X motor, that's from this one, which is to the left of the display, and we got the optical in stop for X, one coming from this right here from the left, optical in stop right here, it's coming, the one that's running out of the Y tower, that's the Z optical in stop coming from the back tower. I think I covered it all. It's not as short as I was hoping, but hopefully it's thorough enough to make it understandable. I'm not stuttering too much or whatever, mumbling. Anyways, there you go. Hopefully it helps.